All right, let's talk about something that drives so many of us crazy in the summer. Why is it that mosquitoes seem to have a personal vendetta against some of us while others get off scot-free?
You know the feeling, right? You're at a barbecue, just trying to enjoy yourself, and you feel like a walking buffet for every mosquito in a 5-mile radius. Meanwhile, your friend right next to you, not a single bite. It's maddening. But here's the thing, you're not imagining it. It's not just bad luck.
The secret? Well, it's not in your head. It's actually in your blood. Yeah, your blood type. It turns out this whole annoying mosquito thing is tied to our deep, deep evolutionary history. You might be sending out a signal, a biological beacon, without even knowing it. So, let's get into it.
Okay, so we're calling this the mosquito magnet mystery. And to solve it, we've got to start with the most common and, funnily enough, the most ancient blood type out there.
And that would be type O. Now, this isn't just some letter. Some scientists have nicknamed it the Primal Engine. Why? Because it's believed to be the original, the ancestral blood type of the entire human race. It's like the biological starting point for all of us.
And it is super common. We're talking about 38% of the entire global population, so almost 4 out of every 10 people you meet have this primal engine running inside them. If that's you, welcome to a very, very big and very old club. Okay, so being the original model, the OG, comes with some pretty serious perks. Think of it like a high-performance upgrade. And we're going to call this the Teflon Shield Advantage. Let me show you what I mean.
So here's the core difference. Just think of antigens as these little, well, sticky flags on the surface of your red blood cells. If you're type A or B, you've got them, and they can make your blood cells kind of clump together. But type O? Nope, no sticky antigens. Your blood cells are smooth, and that's the Teflon Shield. It means your blood just flows better with way less resistance. Almost like a perfectly oiled machine.
And here's the payoff for having that Teflon Shield. That super smooth blood flow means you have a lower risk of things like heart attacks and really dangerous blood clots. But the biggest evolutionary win? A massive resistance to severe malaria. See, the malaria parasite has a really hard time latching on to those smooth type O cells, so it can't form the deadly clumps that cause so much damage in other blood types. It's a huge survival advantage.
So think about this for a second. That itchy mosquito bite you got last weekend? It's the price you pay for your ancestors having this incredible, life-saving resistance to one of the deadliest diseases in human history. Your itchy skin is literally the cost of surviving the Stone Age. It's a direct echo of ancient survival.
But you know how it is. Nature rarely gives you a gift this good without a hidden price tag. There's always a catch. And with the Primal Engine, there are actually a couple of pretty big ones. And here we go, back to our original question. Why are you a mosquito magnet? Well, it's because your blood type makes you send out a chemical beacon. Yeah, if you're type O, your skin actually secretes certain chemicals that mosquitoes find absolutely irresistible. It basically screams, hey, over here, the best, most nutrient-rich meal is right here.
And this isn't just a theory. The science is solid on this. In study after study, mosquitoes land on people with type O blood almost twice as much as they do on people with type A. So no, it's not your soap. It's not what you ate for dinner. It's a biological signal that you just can't switch off.
But wait, there's more. The mosquito beacon isn't the only price you pay. There's a second catch, and it's because that Primal Engine, the one designed for a Stone Age lifestyle, well, it runs a little hot. And I mean that in a very specific internal way. Okay, let's walk through this. First, if you're type O, your body just naturally produces more stomach acid. This was awesome for our ancestors, right? Help them digest tough foods and kill off nasty parasites. But for us, today, it can be a problem. Because there's this bacterium, H. pylori, that can cause ulcers. And what it does is it uses these things called H antigens as a kind of master key to grab onto your stomach lining. And here's the kicker. In type O people, those H antigens are more exposed, giving the bacteria a perfect place to lock on. So that combination, high acid and an easy target, is what puts you at a higher risk for peptic ulcers.
So, okay, what does all this mean for you living right now? You've got this ancient operating system running in a modern world. What's the takeaway? Let's wrap this up.
The big thing to remember is that your biology is all about trade-offs. That high stomach acid, it used to be a superpower for survival. Today, it can be a weakness. So if you're type O, please don't just ignore things like a burning stomach. And yeah, it's tempting to pop antacids all the time, but be careful. Using them constantly can actually mess with your stomach's natural balance and weaken its defenses in the long run. It's just something to be aware of.
When you really think about it, it all comes down to this really cool idea. Your blood isn't just a letter on an ID card. It's not random. It's a history book, written in your veins, telling the story of the survival of every single ancestor who came before you.
So next time you get a mosquito bite, maybe you won't just be annoyed. Maybe you'll remember it's a tiny echo of an ancient superpower. Your blood is a history of survival. The real question is, are you listening to it? What other stories is your body trying to tell you?